Hello everyone and welcome into BFME 2 patch 1.09 HD edition. Today we got 1v1 on Forza Horizon 2 and it's going to be man mirror. Oh, it's actually Forza Anduin, but nonetheless it's Forza Horizon and it's the reskin. In the bottom we got Broken Casper, our recent BFME 2 expert, and in the top we got another man player. It's going to be Numenorets with double farm opening. Both the players starts the same. And let's check the power points. Not that. Both of them choose the Elfenwood, and Casper cover the opponent's Elfenwood. So this is his Elfenwood at the moment at the top. It's his ground. So Numenorets will get trouble to do anything. And what is Casper is planning to do at the moment? He will go for the barrack near his base and another farm. While in the meantime, Numenorian decided to go for full infantry. We got barrack and the archer range on two farms, which is not really common strategy. You don't have resources to use both the structures at the same time. You cannot go with Gondor archers and Gondor soldiers at the same time. It's 400 resources, so it's definitely too much. For now, it's enough for him, as we can see, but he cannot create the farms, and his builders are not working at the moment. So it's not definitely what you would like to do. You would rather go for 3 farms and then get one builder ahead and go with archer range at the moment. So it's premature archer range in my opinion. You don't have resources to spend on the swords and arrows at the same time. Casper is going with archers himself. He got soldiers of Gondor. As we can see, he can't spend enough money to have both of the infantry units. While his opponent's going to creep the Warclaw, I guess, on the right side for some reason. That's pretty weird. Most of the time you're not using the Gondor soldiers like that, you're just trying to rush your opponent. Definitely in mirrors you would like to do it. As we can see, builds order are pretty the same. Casper realized that his opponent is going for infantry as well. He's bite the army with the builder, and Numenorian was able to pick up the Warclaw, and Wark's been killed by one of those been killed by archers, one of those been killed by Gondor soldiers. We got another farm from Casper, and he still bite this entire army. He discovered that there is a creeping going on, and he's going into position. He doesn't have army composition to take down such a good tons of units, but still he was able to pick up almost entire battalion of Gondor archers. There is another battalion of Gondor archers who just received level 2 after destroying the rebels from the Warclaw. And we get more archers on the battlefield. I don't know why. Maybe Casper will switch the composition of units, because for now both the players are going for infantry. Casper make a mistake over there trying to intercept with Gondor archers of his opponent. He will not be able to pick them up. Or maybe it doesn't seem like those swords are not enough to pick up those Gondor archers at the moment, and they will be still alive. None of the players is creeping, but it's Casper who got more command points, as we can see. 450 against 350 at the moment, so Casper got advantage on that, but his opponent was able to creep the Warclaw and he is heading towards another one. We'll see how it goes. So maybe with the creeping, Numenorian will be able to establish a nice looking base. For now it's not looking that great. Although he is creeping, he was able to pick up the treasures and experience for the Warclaw, so it's not bad at all. We'll see later on how it will go. As we can see, Casper is not creeping. He is going with only infantry units for some reason. He is not switching to the cavalry, although he is going with the stables right now. And we got Theoden King in the battlefield without knights for Numenorian, so that's pretty weird strategy. Also, we don't have banners on the fortress, so this Theoden costs Numenorian 1100 resources. So he spends all the resources to create Theoden instead of going for some more farms. As we can see, he only got like 3 farms, this farm will be destroyed, so he will be supplyable almost, and he is going for stables at the moment, which he doesn't have resources to back up his plan, because he spends everything on this Theoden. Everything that he get from the treasures he spends on this Theoden. He got all, of course, those infantry units, but they are not enough. And Theoden, for the infantry units, got only the Captain of Gondor, the King's favor, to get unit experience and the leadership for 50% of damage. It's like a rallying call. So the Gondor Knights are on the way for Casper. And as we can see, of course, Casper got low power points count, only 2 power points at the moment, but he is picking up those farms for his opponent. And he knew entire composition of units of his opponent and the kind of buildings that he produced. He's moving forward as well to creep his wall color. He's going for knights as well as his opponent. In mirrors, heroes are really important, but Theoden is not one of them. He would rather go for Boromir and his Horn of Gondor on level 3 than the Theoden with already experience bonus and leadership bonus. So we got well coming up for Casper, as he would like to heal his units. And now Cavalry will smash some Gondor soldiers, but Casper got to be careful. Numenorets can move forward towards the middle and attack his opponent. He's trying to do it. He is trying to get everything out of this leadership that Theoden provides, but he is not able to do it. He is baited by the Gondor soldiers once again. Numenorian still got more power points. It's in his favor, but he was forced to recreate farms. He's going with Towers expansion for some reason. And if you're playing Man Mirror, really good and really fast strategy is to make stables and upgrade it to level 2 already, and then just attack your opponent's stables and destroy it. With Rohirrims you are able to do it with 2 battalions of Rohirrims and Ranical, or in this example Numenorian could use Theoden for this, so he could be able to pick up this farm on level 2 and the stables, and it could definitely destroy Casper. As we can see, Casper now is going to lose a bunch of units, but he got another backup over here. He almost creeped the Warclaw on the left side, but he needs to back his units and try to kill all those infantry and knights. Knights will disappear. Actually, if the pikes went down, those archers would be clear shot for the knights, and this is actually what's happened. Knights are killing all those archers, and now it shows that Numenorian got a really good advantage over his opponent, 11 power points, and more command points than his opponent as well. Even a hero, so that's really good for Numenorian. He should definitely use this advantage as much as possible. Also, level up your stables and go for Rohirrims is not a bad choice. He's trying to pick up some farms. He may pick up a well, which could definitely benefit him, because as we can see, Casper is killing his units. He could use Tom Bombadil or Hobbit Alliance in this point while he got all those power points, and I think there goes Hobbit Alliance. I think they should be used at the moment. And it's actually going to happen. There is Boromir for Casper though. Level 3 and Horn of Gondor may definitely change everything. Good use of the Firecrakens and Fireworks may change the game. There is a heal. Frodo used the flower, but how about other power points? How about Fire Pit, for example? There is Boromir for Numenorian, but he's not using those hobbits well, and he could definitely deal more and more damage with those hobbits if he used only those Firecrakens and Fire Pits, but he is not doing it at all. It was a really big mistake to waste hobbits like that, to be honest. And it may backfire towards him. He could win this game already, or even further his advantage on the map. But he wasn't able to do it. That's a really big mistake. It gives Casper almost 9 power points. And now Casper can definitely attack his opponent. There is no well, there is no heal structure or Galadriel mirror or anything like that to heal the army of Numenorian. This is another mistake that he made over here. And now Casper will easily creep them up. His Boromir already got level 2, so one more level up, and we got Horn of Gondor. Oh, there is a hidden structure at last for Numenorian, so at least he received this. He's not using King's Favor on his units to give them more experience. Most of the bottom of 2 players are not doing it. They're not using the King's Favor for some reason. Maybe they thought that it's insignificant, but it's not. Level 2 for Boromir, almost level 3. How about the other Boromir? The other Boromir got level 4, and it's really a game changer over there. There is a Tom Bombadil summon as well, and as we can see, there is Hound of Gondor, there is Tom Bombadil summon already, and a Sonic Song may end all those tower guards over there. They're all flying at the moment. 5 power points for Casper. Boromir receiving level 3, definitely Horn of Gondor got to be used over there. So the Boromir and Theoden may retreat to the base at least and heal themselves near the fortress. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. And Numenorian may lost both his heroes. Definitely Theoden is a really good backup over there, and he will be killed, I guess. This Numenorian may knock him back once again. Is really faster than Theoden, and there it go. There it is. There's been heal. There is Eomer. Okay, Theoden retreat. There are no banners on the fortress of Numenorian. He should definitely get the banners to make those heroes cheaper. But we got Rohirrim's for Casper. He's not going for banners himself as well. Boromir level 4. But now he got to back up for a minute. And Casper is going to creep more and more level to almost level 3 on the pikes. They will be definitely able to creep up the Troller. Let's check the power points. Casper got almost 10 power points. Now, and his opponent just used the rally call for the power point. So he got 5 power points after this, and a heal as well that he used on Theoden. So we got the anti-cavalry unit, which is Eomer with his spear throw. But Casper make a transition towards Rohirrim's, and it's really dangerous for our Numenorian player over there. Although he got Theoden and Eomer, who will level up to level 4, to level 3 actually, and receive the Horse Lord in no time. Lots of tower guards, lots of Gondor archers for Casper. As he's trying to bite all those units and try to use Horn of Gondor. Is it going to be now? Yes, indeed. Where is the answer? There is no answer. There is no Horn of Gondor from Numenorian, who lost quite a bit. All those stuff could be saved. We got Theoden for Casper himself. On level 3 already. Numenorian in really bad shape and really bad positioning as well. He lost quite a bit. And he's trying now to protect himself. Level 4 for the Eomer. Anyway, we got Horn of Gondor. And now there is a counter-attack with Knights of Gondor. All of them killing the archers. Ooh, good spear throw towards Knights. Killing almost entire battalion. There is a really good counter-attack, I got to admit. Theoden level 7 already, auto leadership as well. And we got 15 power points for Casper. Dunedain Rangers, they will not be used at the moment. There is level 2 on the archer range for him. But it's not enough. There is a heal. Are they going to go for the pikes? Not really. They're going out. Trying to not intercept with pikes. There is Eomer. He's going right into the pikes. But Boromir and other heroes may do it well. And now Ranger has been killed. And Tower Guards as well. So Boromir is on his own. He can use actually Horn of Gondor at the moment to stop all those units. He doesn't have power points, although yet to heal him. Is it going to be? Yeah, there we go. Spear throw could be used, but down goes the Boromir, and lots of units. There is a long shot, but most of those units receiving the leaderships that allow him to stay alive. Are they going to treat Theoden, Eomer low on health? Theoden receiving, not this Theoden. This Theoden is low on health and it belongs to Casper. But where is Theoden for this Theoden? Glorious Charge, King's Favor could be really well used. And Eomer low on health, he shouldn't be here. You got to get out of here as fast as possible. And definitely make a transition towards the Rangers at the moment. Also, as we can see, it's Casper who take the map advantage. He got both the left and right side. We got Aragorn on the battlefield, and last at least, Casper receiving the banners for his fortress. As we can see, there is an Aragorn for Numenor as well, but he doesn't have banners on his fortress. I don't know why players who are going for heroes, who will go for heroes and not go for banners to make those heroes cheaper. And that's really weird. Numenor also got almost 15 power points for Dunedain Summon. And he's picking up some farms to level up Rohirrim's. Stables for Numenor still on level 1, still only knights for him, while his opponent already starting with Rohirrim's. Rohirrim's deals the splash damage. They are tougher. Of course, Numenor got the Theoden and Eomer, but still, having the Gondor Knights is really good. And here goes Rangers. Aragorn trying to level up, doing pretty well with his so-called splash damage. Rohirrim will be killed. Miss Micro over there by Casper. And we got 17 power points almost for Numenor, but all those units will be catch and killed. Numenor will lost quite a bit. There Theoden, there Eomer, there is Eomer. They got to retreat as fast as possible. Level 6 knights will be killed. And now only heroes and the power points can save him. Also, Casper almost receiving the Tom Bombadil back. He's going with Hobbit Alliance himself as well. But we got still Boromir. Boromir can use Horn of Gondor. Receiving level 5. Down goes the Horn of Gondor. And here comes the Dunedain Rangers. Is it going to be enough? Aragorn against Aragorn. This Aragorn doesn't have level 2. The other Aragorn already on level 2. Is it going to be enough? There is an Tom Bombadil. Aragorn from Casper went down. Where is Boromir? There is heal for Numenor. Is he going to survive this? There is a Sonic Stone from Casper's Tom Bombadil, but it's not going to be enough. Tom Bombadil got to retreat. He's low on health. Frodo is down. Heal been used on the Tom Bombadil for some reason. Yes, indeed. And Tom Bombadil will go down. The summon wasn't that successful. Aragorn went down, and we got level 5 for Boromir, level 4 at least, level 5 for the Aragorn as well. Lots of leaderships in this game for the Red Men of the West. We got Numenor armor for the Casper's Fortress. He's going for a marketplace. And one thing that Numenor should do at the moment, while he received almost 10 power points, he should move forward with units and attack his opponent. And I don't know why he's not doing it. He knew that his opponent used all his power points, and that he got really good advantage at the moment. He could deal much more damage and play way better. There is Farmir on the battlefield. His wound and arrow could be useful, but definitely still no banners for the Red Men of the West. We got Rohirrims for Casper. And with all those heroes over there, and with 10 power points, which means Tom Bombadil summon, definitely Casper can deal really good amount of damage. Numenor should move forward, should use everything that he got to his advantage. He got tons of units, he threw down well in the on the middle, level 6 for the Boromir. On level 7 you will receive Captain of Gondor ability. Of course no one is using this. Horn of Gondor should be used from both sides actually. Aragorn against Aragorn, Blade Master should be on the air. And it seems that Aragorn once again for Casper is dead. Boromir will be as well. Both the Horn of Gondor will down. And down goes Boromir. No more leaderships for the army. And Casper is forced to retreat. He got still those Rohirrim, still Theoden on the battlefield, but this Theoden is also on level 5 only. Spear throw is dealing really good amount of damage. Level 10 on the Eomer and level 6 on the Aragorn. After this battle, Casper got only 20 power points, while his opponent got way more. Level 6 for the Theoden, but Faramir receiving level 2 get access to Wound and Arrow. This wall hub should be through down, and definitely another spear throw towards Rohirrim may work perfectly over there. If only Eomer will receive this on time. And there goes spear throw. Is he going to throw it away? Doesn't seem like. There is a siege work, and as we can see, Red Man of the West is working perfectly. There is Aragorn back on the battlefield for Casper, only level 2, and he will face the Aragorn on level 6. But without Atalas and Blade Master, he got to use it to his advantage. Numenor received back his Hobbit alliance. He got the well, so he will heal up his units, while Casper doesn't have power points yet. And Aragorn shouldn't be in the front line for Numenor. Numenor got to be really careful about him. He's going for the siege works. He should use the Wound and Arrow with Aragorn's Blade Master at the same time. Casper with 3 battalions of Rohirrims are heading towards the farms of his opponent, trying to get more power points out of this battle. And it's triggered the Eomer and Theoden to deal with them. Barrock on level 3. So Casper is preparing his base for the assault, to be honest. And there is a spear throw. Wasted. Casper knew that he cannot fight toe to toe with these 2 heroes. No matter what, he's trying to level up Theoden to level 7 and get more power points. But he got only 15 power points, while his opponent got 20. Oh, Elfenwood been through down. I don't think so. That's a good idea. Aragorn receiving the Atalas and Blade Master. Numenor as well as Casper got a heal back. We got Hobbit Alliance for the Numenor. Casper doesn't have power points. There is a Cloud Break. Casper choose the Cloud Break. And there it goes, Cloud Break. And they are fighting on the Elfenwood of Casper. Really bad positioning over there. A couple of Rohirrim has been killed, but it's not enough. Aragorn using the Blade Master, but he got to kill. Oh my god, Casper's Aragorn went down so quickly. Horn of Gondor will be used, stopping all those units and rangers from dealing damage. Oh, what is going on? Why Earthquake been used on units? I don't understand. It was really weird. Theoden for Casper got to retreat. There are tons of rangers over there, but there comes the Knights of Gondor. Will definitely try to deal more damage, and they will trample all those rangers over there. And they'll be used. Aragorn is trying to do something, and Boromir as well intercept this Trebuch from dealing damage. Boromir is dead for Casper. There is another Trebuch as well, but it is unprotected. There is some of Dunedains, but isn't going to be enough. Hobbit Alliance to protect the fortress. So Casper threw down everything to protect his base, and isn't going to be enough. Aragorn for Numenor on level 8, Boromir is on level 8 as well, and we got Eomer on level 10 and Theoden on level 10 as well. It seems that Boromir is going to die. There was no Atelas, nothing that Numenor could use, but definitely those knights should kill those rangers ASAP, and he's not doing it. He's still dealing with some stupid farm when Aragorn is going to die. I don't know why and how it's even possible, but both the heroes are going to die because of those Dunedain's rangers, and now everything is changed. Aragorn for Casper is back on the battlefield. There are no more units for Numenor, and he got to reclaim all his heroes. Faramir is saved, but it shouldn't be like that. I think Numenor could win at this point. Even if not, he shouldn't lose Boromir and Aragorn for Dunedain's rangers. Casper reclaiming his Tomb Bombadil. He's going for 21 power points. I don't know why as well. Earthquake been used on the fortress, should be used on the fortress and not on the units. Earthquake is not dealing damage towards your units or your opponent's units. And now Casper is working for his 25 power points, which will be Earthquake, I assume. There is a Gandalf on the battlefield and still no banners for the fortress of Numenor. And he's trying to fight at the moment. He shouldn't do it. He should wait for all his heroes. Boromir and Aragorn are really viable. Wait for your heroes at this point. You definitely need them. Of course, you got the Faramir, but you haven't been used the Wounded Arrow even once. We got Theoden for the Casper. Back on the battlefield. And Theoden as well. And Eomer as well. Theoden, Eomer as well, and Boromir. Whoa, it was Boromir. I'm very sorry, it wasn't Eomer. Rohirrim's trying to force Numenor to go back into his fortress with entire army. He should split the army, to be honest, and not use entire army to kill some Rohirrims. This was another spear throw. But Casper is only trying to get 25 power points at the moment. And Numenor should pick the Cloud Break. He definitely needs them and use the Wizard Blast then. But let's see what's going to happen. He's not doing it. He's not using even Tomb Bombadil. He's not getting the Tomb Bombadil for himself as well. And there is Tomb Bombadil used by the Casper. Aragorn back on the field or Boromir? It's going to be Boromir. Boromir with his Horn of Gondor. It's really useful. And it should be used. There is a glorious charge. Where is the Horn of Gondor? There is Horn of Gondor from Casper. There is a Wizard Blast. There is a Horn of Gondor, but there is Army of the Dead. It seems that Casper chose Army of the Dead after receiving the Cloud Break. And it's going to be it. It's going to be an over. Gandalf, low on health, been killed. Boromir as well. Eomer and Theoden were able to escape, but it doesn't matter at all. It may not be an over yet, though. Ooh, Theoden and Eomer will be killed. There is a lonely tower for Casper. He threw it down over there. He got the heal of House of Healing over there and banners, plus Numenor Stoneworks, so he will heal his units nearby the Lonely Tower. There is an arrow volley that should be used, and maybe those Dunedain's alliance. Blade Master on the Aragorn, but there comes the Aragorn of Numenor. He was on level 9, on level 8 actually. And he is using the Blade Master already on the opposite side. Aragorn isn't going to be enough, it seems like. But this Aragorn needs help. There is an Atalast been triggered, but there is not enough, and Aragorn is dead. Aragorn is dead. This is the end. Numenori wasn't able to. He was able to put up really good fight. He was able to win if he only used the earthquake on the fortress. Never use the earthquake on the units. Like never, ever, ever. You saw that nothing's happened. Only those units were flying for like 2 seconds. Those rangers in the back, and nothing else happened. If he only used it on the fortress, he could destroy the fortress with help of trebuchets and the damage that they deal towards the fortress. And definitely take care about your heroes and mirrors. Anyway, that's it for today. Oh, and banners. Banners for your fortress if you would like to go for heroes spam. And definitely in mirrors like elves and men of the west, you would like to do it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. It's everything for today. See you next time. Bye bye.